In these unprecedented times, Catholic Social Services of the Miami Valley continues to be a reflection of Christ's call to serve the most vulnerable among us. While we will not be able to come together to celebrate their impact this year, the Jazz Party Committee invites you to join us on a sentimental journey where we will shine a light on 7 CSS programs changing lives in our community. We close our sentimental journey by visiting with a familiar face to many past Jazz Party attendees. Committee member Mary Gearhardt visits with Alexia Jackson, who shares how the tools she received during her pregnancy and early parenting years are still helping her today.
Before I was pregnant, I could never imagine the feeling of having a child. Like, the actual feeling is overwhelming. It's nothing that I've ever felt. I still remember, I think the first night after I had him, I was crying and I wanted to tell him that I loved him, but I couldn't because it wouldn't come out. It's the best and the worst feeling because it's so much love, and then you think about the world and it's like terrifying, and you don't want to put this little person in the world that we're in, but you also want to show them how beautiful the world is at the same time. I found Mothers Empowered from a friend. She told me about the parenting classes, and so I went with her to the last meeting, and I just saw how helpful everything was and how much information they give you on pregnancy and stuff, and it was probably one of the best experiences while I was pregnant. And I mean, it changed my life a lot.
One of the really unique elements of our parenting work is the peer support, where women who are expecting and new moms come together to share challenges, to build relationships, to talk, to feel understood. And it's a wonderful complement to the professional help that Catholic Social Services can provide. And then it's a real personal sense of, I'm not in this by myself.
For the women that are in my situation, I would say just stay open-minded. Don't refuse help. Because a lot of women are independent, and so they feel like people who offer them things are pitying them when they just sincerely want to help. Being offered so much is like, why are you giving me so much? Like, why do you care so much about my situation? But in reality, there are people other than your family that do care about you and do want to see you do great.
I think when someone reaches out for help, it says that they are open. It says that they're brave. It says that they're willing to learn and be challenged, and to be walking alongside someone who can really help, who has that experience, who has the resources and the tools to share.
So I met Vi in the centering classes. She came up to me and told me to sign a bunch of papers so she could help me get things to help with my pregnancy. And from there, it was like she's just a really warm person. She accepted me as her family. She made me feel like she wanted the best for me and my pregnancy and my child.
My hope for any mom who is with our parenting services is that they really engage with their worker, that they work together to build that holistic plan that gets them on a track to the life that they want, whether it has to do with employment, housing, relationships, parenting education, child safety. And my hope is that they approach it holistically and work really closely to make that come true for their child and for themselves.
All the help that I've gotten from Catholic Social Services has helped a lot with staying on my career path and staying focused, because I don't have to take time to worry about everything that I've gotten from them, like furniture and a place to live. I'm not stressed out because I have everything I need. So all I need to focus on is my son and my future. So EJ is the most optimistic, energetic little ball of human that I've ever met in my life.
Sing it! A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Q, R, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time I'll just see my thing.
Wow.
Yay!
That's impressive.
I hope that he realizes that there's nothing he can't do. Like if he wants to be an astronaut, he can do that. If he wants to be a doctor, he can do that. He just has to stick to it, stay motivated. So I just hope that he just stays positive and motivated and determined.
I think Catholic Social Services embraces the family as the foundation of society. And I think that we all in our community share the understanding of how important that is.
So for everybody behind the scenes at Catholic Social Services that help with all the resources and raising money and just make it possible for me to have everything that I have, I just really appreciate it because it has changed my life. And without it, I don't know. I really don't know what I would do or what other mothers would do that even don't have the support that I have. For a lot of people, you guys are the only support. And I appreciate the fact that you do things for people that don't have anything. Because I mean, it means a lot, and you have to have a big heart to be able to do that.
Speaking with Alexia today and seeing how Vi and her assistance has impacted her life is really, it's nice to see. When you do fundraising, you don't always come in close contact with the people that are impacted by those funds. And so having her speak about people offering her help that she doesn't even know, and why would they want to help me and my child, speaks to why we do what we do at Catholic Social Services, why we serve those in need, and why as a Christian and a Catholic we're called to do just that. And it was really very gratifying to hear her speak of those reasons why she's so appreciative of everything that Vi and the agency has really assisted her with and how it's changed her life. It's made a huge impact on her life and will, I think, forever.
Thank you for your support of Catholic Social Services. We are all in this together, and CSS needs our support more than ever to continue their beautiful mission. You can learn more about our Sentimental journey, find more stories, and offer your support for all their programs by visiting CSSMV.org and clicking on the Sentimental Journey link. Thank you for your support.